A thermosyphon vessel is a specialized vessel used to circulate refrigerant between a condenser and a compressor oil cooler using gravity and natural convection without a mechanical pump. Sometimes referred to as a thermosyphon receiver, these vessels are only employed in systems where the compressors are cooled by thermosyphon oil cooling. Thermosyphon oil cooling is accomplished by supplying saturated liquid ammonia at the condensing pressure to an external heat exchanger mounted adjacent to a screw compressor. This liquid is supplied from the thermosyphon vessel. The heat exchanger has two circuits. The first circuit receives hot lubricating oil from the screw compressor. The oil is cooled by the warm ammonia supplied from the thermosyphon vessel. As the oil transfers heat into the liquid ammonia, vapor is formed, which is returned to the thermosyphon vessel. Reduced temperature oil exits the heat exchanger and is returned to the screw compressor.
All right, this vessel here that we're looking at is a thermosyphon vessel. Sometimes it's called a thermosyphon receiver. And what it does is it supplies liquid to the oil coolers on screw compressors that are thermosyphon oil cooled. Not every compressor is thermosyphon oil cooled, but some are. In this system, they are. So it's a great opportunity to do an overview of that. So from the condensers, which you can't see from here, but through this orange pipe, the condenser drain line drains into this vessel. Now, this vessel does not have any float switch or level column on it, as you can see. And in fact, from this vessel, it drains about halfway up, it drains out and into our high pressure receiver. So in a sense, this is just an overflow vessel. But halfway up, there'll be a liquid supply halfway across this vessel so that we have a constant supply of liquid into this pipe that's labeled TSS, or thermosyphon supply. This is what's going to our oil coolers inside the machine room. And because this is connected to the bottom of the vessels, we say this has priority. That means that this gets liquid even before the receivers get liquid. It is a priority vessel in the system. Vapor that returns from the thermosyphon oil coolers comes through this yellow pipe and is returned to this vessel. And this vessel is vented or equalized in pressure with our condensers through that yellow pipe. So there's not a lot of automation. There's no automation going on with this vessel. It's a very simple vessel, and it works simply through the natural flow of refrigerant by gravity and temperature differential.
Thermosyphon receivers can be designed for both horizontal and vertical orientation. In either case, liquid from the condenser enters the thermosyphon vessel before the high-pressure receiver. Overflow from the thermosyphon vessel drains directly into the HPR. Equalizer pipes connect both vessels to the compressor discharge main, which means that they operate at the same condensing pressure. Thermosyphon vessels have minimal valves and sometimes do not even have sight glasses. As a result, these vessels are mostly maintenance-free, except for periodic visual inspections.